Now let's talk about some retards. Just kidding. These are just...
Wow. They're just kids, man. They're just children. Lay off. Lay off the kids.
Oh, you're saying that to the wrong person.
Yeah.
But this is the culture, right? Not the retards, the culture. So these two lovers, no, just kidding. I don't know these people.
Oh,
but
my God.
This
You
kid
get
is...
one more thing, and I'm coming across that desk of yours.
These two fellows, there you go. They have something to say about something, and it's kind of funny. These things have been coming up on Twitter a bit more often, right?
That's a lot.
Right? And it's really funny because sometimes you're like, wow, that's actually true. And then sometimes you're like, I don't know how true that is. That seems a little like you're pushing the propaganda.
Age 18 to 29.
Yeah, so
20 or 29.
So this says Sisson, however. So this guy, this dude right here, his name is Harry Sisson, and I guess this guy is called Chris Mowry. Why does Mowry sounds familiar? That sounds like a last name I've heard before. But anyways, let's listen to what these fellows have to say about whatever the fuck they're about to talk about. It looks like it's going to be the dumbest take you ever heard. But all right.
What the Republican Party doesn't understand about Gen Z is we don't like you. You claim you want to appeal to Gen Z, but you call us stupid, you say we're dumb, you say we're indoctrinated. I promise it's a losing strategy. And Gen Z is watching the Republican Party extremely closely as they destroy our environment, take rights away from women, do nothing about kids being shot in schools, and if they think they can give the middle finger to our generation and get away with it, they're sorely mistaken. What the Republican...
Whew, all right. Shit. So they said that the Republicans are calling them stupid and indoctrinated and brainwashed.
Shootings. Wasn't it your party that supported the group of individuals that kind of represented the last major shooting that happened in this country?
Well, I think it was the shooting before that one.
Oh, it was
or two of them before that. I don't forget.
One of them.
One of those shootings that happened.
You supported the guys.
It's funny how they always go to places that people don't have guns. I mean, you know.
Right.
But whatever. You know, I guess we should get rid of the guns because then those people doing the shootings will magically not have the guns that they probably are going to try to just get illegally. You know, it's funny. One of the things is they always say, oh, if you don't allow people to have an abortion, then they'll just get them illegally. But that doesn't transfer over when they're saying, let's make guns illegal. It's like stupid. Like what?
Sam Crow, a dude has been paid $21,000 from the Biden administration. He's part of the new TikTok promotion. Just Kid has been fact checked and went silent.
Yeah, he's talking about, I believe it's this dude.
That guy?
Whatever, Chris Mowry. It's this dude. He that was one of the things I was going to say. He was paid to kind of like get a bunch of TikTokers to come and I guess be used by the Biden administration to spread the propaganda onto TikTok.
It's starting to make sense why they've let TikTok last this long now.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of already knew why, but you know.
Yeah.
This is it's one of the strategies they've got.
But let's read this. So in late 2022, Biden's campaign team connected with young social media influencers, including Harry Sisson. So this guy, Harry Sisson, to draw in voters ages 18 to 29. Here's some links. Sisson recently signed with Palette. Palette Management is what this kid owns. Palette Management. Palette received more than 20,000.
That's 200,000.
Yeah, just 200,000 from the DNC in the last 8 months.
8 months.
Wow. Yeah, this kid owns like some kind of thing called Palette Management, and I think that's the thing that Joe Biden was using to get all those TikTokers.
Oh, so this guy doesn't even give a crap about politics anyway.
I mean, yeah, he probably just like, I'm getting money, so yes, let's do this. Yes, queen, yes.
What a jack.
Hey, man, lay off the kids. Full circle, bitch. No, just kidding. Full circle, bitch. Okay. I know people say, hey, James, why are you always talking crap about the white people? Nobody says that.
No one says that. In fact, it's not the white people that you talk crap about, and you know this.
Let's see. Yeah, he says this kid. Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah.
So black people. So
Black people.
the culture, right? Those kids are the culture of the young people that's just getting fucked up. This culture is the black people culture, which is kind of like everything's racist. And like this video is like a very clear example of what I'm talking about. Now, the longer you look at this, right, the more you're going to be like, what the fuck is the matter with this thing? And then, yeah, I'm gonna pick this shit apart. Here we go.
Much like
First off, that plate, gross. Anyways.
Racism is still real.
Racism is still real here, real in Georgia. I can't believe Bob tried me like that. So,
Bob.
yeah, I don't know who Bob is. I guess he's just calling him Bob. But all right.
Still in Georgia, I can't believe Bob tried me like that.
What was it that you was asking me before you interrupted me with my dinner?
What?
Because I turned it all the way down for you. Okay, but what was it that you was asking me? Is there a reason why you would ask me to turn my phone down when there's a band playing music that I don't give a fuck about hearing? Do you think it's appropriate for you to ask me, a 33-year-old, a black man, to turn his motherfucking phone down? You should know you shouldn't say a motherfucking thing to me. That's a fact. My hand shouldn't be shaking while I'm eating my motherfucking chicken. Now, what you better do is talk to do over there and leave me the fuck alone.
Okay. Anyways, so let's pick this motherfucker apart. First off,
upsetty spaghetti over nothing.
right? He's over there shaking. I don't know if you realize that, but
Got painted.
the silverware. You see the silverware? You see what's
Wait
wrong
a second.
with
Is he
the
holding
silverware?
the knife in the wrong direction? Is that even a knife?
So there's the knife, right?
Yeah.
There's the knife,
Oh my god. He actually.
and then he was retarded, and then he's just he's not even paying attention. He's just like picking with his food so he can do all this bullshit for no fucking reason,
He act like he's got a reason to be mad.
right? And then the guy's just like, yeah, can you turn it down? And then he's like, racism, because he told me to turn my phone down at a restaurant. That shit's hella fucking annoying.
Right.
That
It does
nobody
sound like
wants to
there's a
hear
band
that
going
shit.
on in the background, but at the same time, I mean.
You know, restaurants have bands playing music in the background.
Right.
My guy or lady.
Bring
I don't
in your
know.
AirPods, bro.
Right. And I think I had looked at something. He was on like FaceTime or something. Maybe he was playing music. I don't fucking know. Regardless of whatever the situation is. I mean, nobody wants to hear your conversation, and nobody wants to hear your music.
No.
Because I'm pretty sure if he was listening to music, it would definitely be something that nobody wants to fucking listen to.
It's probably going to be the raunchiest rap or
Or like a Beyonce's Demon Ass.
Or yeah, something about gay sex, probably.
You know, there are rappers out there, so
Yeah,
yeah.
it doesn't even have to be rap. It could have just been a pop song about gay sex.
Story about off not really off topic, but like side story, whatever. When I was in California, one of the things I tried to do was like I knew somebody who wanted me to like record their performance because they were a rapper, but they were a gay rapper, right? So I was like, okay, that's interesting. And this is the place when I saw remember when I said I saw the transgender person by accident, or not really by accident, they just got naked in front of the whole area where everybody was sitting at. And I'm looking around like, what? So that situation was where that happened. And yeah, his rap was it was basically like the female rap that happens today, but it was like a guy, but it was like, you know, like gay rap. So I was like, oh, well, I'm not gonna listen to this music, but if you're gonna pay me to record you, all right.
Hey man, you got paid. Like I can't really say.
Whatever.
Can't complain too
just,
much about it. You know, it's
pay me
whatever.
money. That's all I was
Hey,
for.
money.
Yeah, sure.
Money.
Yeah.
That's all I'm doing.
Whatever. Okay, sure. I don't even listen to rap like that, but sure.
Right.
Go ahead. But yeah, as you can see, this is the kind of racism that folks be talking about when people are like, hey, could you please turn your music down? You racist piece of shit. Yeah. Now,
Wait. Can we go back to the other one and see what the
Yeah.
comments say?
Oh yeah. Oh shit. I go. Almost went too far, right?
Immediate.
I gotta make sure no one in the comments is addressing the fact that the guy said there is a band playing. There are live musicians performing, and this dude is trying to play recorded music from his phone over them because he don't give a fuck. Yeah, that's. I gotta go so slowly. I'm afraid someone's gonna. Exactly. He's like, what? That's the face he made. He's like, really? Like you turn around.
And the other thing about the guy's argument is that maybe that guy was trying to enjoy the music.
Right?
Like. That's so selfish of you.
Right, you think about it.
That's so self-centered and selfish of you to be like, I'm going to play some recorded music, and he's just asking you to turn your music down because he wants to hear the live performance.
Right. He doesn't want to listen to that music.
Yeah.
So he's going to start blasting his. But then the other people don't want to hear his music, but that doesn't matter. Okay, bro. Go fuck yourself.
Here in Baltimore, we call people like him dodos, the gay guy that has to be flamboyant and let everyone know his sexual preference.
Right? And he's like, I'm 33 years old. Like, bro, that's not like none of that helps your argument because you're a 33-year-old acting like a fucking
less than 12
monkey. Anyways.
Oh, okay.
Dudes asked him to turn his phone down in public place, and he said, there must be a way to play this on racist. Yes, that's exactly what the
literally
fuck.
What he did, bro.
Like what? Turn your fucking phone down, dickhead. Oh, thank you. Thank you. What a clown. Gay black man always got something to prove. Like, why is that? Like, why do you gotta be like that?
Because everyone wants their 50 minutes of fame to be a victim.
Yeah, the victim mentality.
Yeah, being a victim seems to be the fastest way to get that 15 minutes of fame these days.
Sadly, it is. And for some reason, black people, they've been in a situation where they have that whole victim ideology, victim mentality, victim situation going on. Well, now you have the black people who are like, hey, I can be more of a victim if I'm also homosexual.
Oh my God.
And I'm getting racism against.
I'm slightly flamboyant.
If I'm one of the gays. Basically. And he hears his I'm guessing buddy or in the background. He's like,
yeah.
I'm like, oh gosh.
Not even part of the conversation.
Terrible.
Shut the fuck up.
Terrible. Now, the real racism is this lady, her name is Yamin Park. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeonmi Park. Do you know who this is? I'm going to say you don't. Or you do?
No.
Okay.
No.
So, long story short, she is a North Korean defector. She came here from North Korea. Her fucking story is fucking insane. I ain't going to go into it because I don't fully remember every freaking detail. And it's like it's like a serious ass. Like, it's crazy, right?
You escaped a communist country to come to a race dystopia.
No, she escaped a communist country to come to America, and then it started turning into the communist country that she left. So all this shit that was happening when she was over there is beginning to happen here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
So she's pulling that. She's like, she was bringing that shit up.
Yeah.
But in this situation, what was it? Chicago, North Korea. It was yeah, Chicago. She was in Chicago and got robbed by a black woman.
Wow.
And then when she tried to call the cops, all the people around her was like, "Why are you doing that? That's racist."
There's been just to give context on Chicago. For anyone who doesn't know or hasn't been watching the show, we've been covering Chicago for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
We've had something about Chicago,
it's a
and
it's shithole.
It's on fire, Chicago. Like,
that city's on fire.
pretty much. There's been riots there like every month.
Yeah, but let's hear her telling of this.
I was robbed on the street in Chicago in front of my son by black women. This girl was punching me and took my wallet out, and I was trying to call the cop on these thieves, and people surrounding me, looking at me, screaming at me. Why are you doing this? You're a racist. Why are you doing this? Why are you... Because I was trying to call the cops on these thieves. That I'm the problem. Because they can never be oppressed, right? Because of their skin color. Mm-hmm. I don't deserve justice. I don't deserve compassion because of my skin color in America. I mean, this is another side of madness. This is another side of injustice. No place to go.
We don't
This is the last hope for humanity. This is the last hope for me. And this is the only hope for my son. I have to fight. Because I know if we keep going this path of this equilibrium, we are going to end up like North Korea. I was robbed.
That shit is fucking sad, though. That line right there.
Yeah.
This is the last hope for my America, like America's last hope, and his last hope for my son. Like, damn, like there is nowhere else to go. You can't be like, I'm gonna escape America.
Right.
There's nowhere.
America was the last place of like actual freedom. And
it's starting to. The walls are closing in, guys.
Yeah.
So at what point are you gonna stop talking about the Second Amendment and start using it? Yeah, I'm gonna keep saying that like every show.
Every single show.
Every show I'm gonna say that shit.
Every single show.
Because I mean, I'm telling you, man, it's been a long time that I've been like, at what point? And I'm not saying 1 year, I'm not saying 2 years, I'm not saying 5 years, I'm not saying 10 years. It's been quite some time when I've been prepared for like, okay,
Yeah.
when is this shit gonna just hit the fan so we can just get it, just air it out? If you know what that
Hopefully
means.
reset. Revolution.
I mean, you know what? Let me take that back. Maybe there is another place to go. It's just not in this world. The criminals got to go there first, though.
Oh my god.
In its hell. No, just stop. All right. But yes. So she came from somewhere that was already fucked up. And she came here to America like, sweet, finally, freedom. Even though, if you listen to her story when she first came here, she actually almost went back to North Korea. Excuse me, a burp. She almost went back to North Korea because she wasn't used to freedom, and she was like, this is difficult. This is really hard being free. Yeah, it's really hard. But
I'm not yet. I mean, like, being enslaved is easier than people think it is.
yes.
Because freedom, having the ability to choose, gives you too much information sometimes.
Yeah.
Is too much sometimes.
One of the things about, you know, something that I say is like convenience, right? When things are convenient, then that means you're giving up something or you're losing something. Like for instance, right? Computers, being the ability to type on everything on the computer, you lose your ability to write with a pen because people don't like young people these days have no clue how to read cursive. I can read cursive, writing cursive. You know, maybe I could still write cursive. I actually don't know.
I really wish we would bring cursive. I wish they were teaching cursive when I was in school because
I actually learned cursive when I was in school, so I can read it.
they touched on it very briefly in my third grade year, and I think, and that's about it. That's the only that was my stint of cursive handwriting.
Oh, we actually had
application.
to actually write it and read it and all that stuff. And I mean, it looks really nice if you can like read that shit. Wait, how do you make a signature? Because like if you,
I taught myself how cursive, my name looks in cursive and how to write it, and then I realized that a signature is bullshit, and I just kind of make some squiggly lines. Yeah. Yeah.
So when I do it, I actually try to write in cursive, but it's just like.
I'll actually make it. I'll make the circle for the A, and then do the loop to
the T
for the T, and then I'll cross the T's and dot my I's where they usually be. But
man, when I was in school, there was this dude, bro. His hand was so fucking immaculate, bro. It was like perfect handwriting, and he was writing in cursive. It was perfect handwriting. I've never in my entire life seen anyone write so perfectly.
Yeah.
Like him. Like it was like, bro, it was like so beautiful. I was like,
damn,
I wish I could write.
I'm
like
jealous.
That. I was jealous too.
The old lefties, we have the worst handwriting.
I did the my mother made me do the thing where I have to write my name 100 times. You know what that did? It just made me get my handwriting just got worse. Because like now my mind was like, okay, well I know I have to write this 100 times, so go faster. And my mind goes faster than my hand, so now I'm just like squiggling.
There's an old proverb, I don't remember what it is, but basically it's like the more you practice doing something, the worse you get at it if you don't have something to point out the flaws in the practice. If your practice only makes imperfection if there's imperfect practice.
Oh yeah.
Effectively.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, but black people. Yeah, we went off on a tangent there.
We did.
Yes. So, like, one thing in Chicago, as we were just talking about, a new idea on the table is an Amber Alert-like system to let Chicago parents know that a large potential violent youth gathering is happening.
Wait, what? On the table is an Amber Alert-like system to let Chicago parents know that a large, potentially violent youth gathering. So, right.
Yeah. They didn't want to say that because, of course, black people.
Yeah.
So
right.
Instead of being like, hey, no rioting,
I'm going to be...
instead, we're going to let everybody know there's a riot going on.
On
Just
one
stay in
hand,
your
that's a
house.
kind of a cool system, but on the other, you just shouldn't let riots happen in your city in the first place. Like,
Yeah, but when they have that mayor, it's going to keep happening.
it shouldn't be a
And I just
system.
I had to bring this out. This right here, I don't know where the fuck this is from, but they're like, Chicago really about to make this shit real, huh?
Oh my god, is this going to be a parody?
It's only 7 seconds. Let me make sure the volume isn't too loud. I'm gonna put it right here-ish.
Holy crap. James,
I
we're
don't
on
know.
YouTube!
I don't know where the fuck this came from.
We're on YouTube!
I'm black. I said it. Fuck it. I don't care. What's YouTube gonna?
Wow.
You can't say the N-word. I didn't say the N-word. It's a video clip of the N-word.
I thought there were rules on YouTube.
Definitely. I don't think anything about saying the N-word unless you're white. But not that sounds.
I guess neither of us really did say it.
Right. We're watching a video of someone else saying it.
But again, this goes back to my question earlier when I got here. It's like James watches like a dude who reviews really crappy, which is basically everything on TV now. All the crappy TV shows that they're coming out with. I'm like, how is he allowed to like
Right.
clip up entire like
An entire
copyrighted
episode.
shows? Yeah, like it's not the whole show, of course, but he's basically putting the whole show clipped up a bit on his video, but we're not allowed to put a single like few second clip of Sesame Street on YouTube where we're not even the ones who recorded it.
Right.
It was a video of someone else who have recorded it on their TV.
We had the volume off also, so
Yeah,
it was like
there
no
was-
audio.
There's no audio. Yet the video got taken down.
Yeah, I think it's because Sesame Street was like, you can't talk about us. And I thought, and also copyright, I thought it was just you can't monetize it, but I guess copyright is also, they'll just take
Copyright means whatever
They'll just
YouTube
take,
wants.
yeah, we'll just take your whole video down. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you guys.
It's funny because like there's a massive like the bot that does the copyright stuff for YouTube is like overboard, but on places like Twitch they don't do anything about it because I watch Twitch streamers and a lot of them listen to copyrighted music on stream.
Oh, wow.
A lot of them.
You know, it's funny the first time I did Twitch and I had music playing.
Yeah.
I think I had classical music. I had classical music playing, and the classical music got me in trouble on Twitch. Like they were like, you can't.
Yeah.
I'm like, I thought classical music
But they
was
gave
just
you a
like,
strike.
or whatever the fuck it's called
Oh.
on Twitch. And I'm like,
When the one time I had like actual copyrighted music, it was from a radio in game. I was playing New Vegas, and it just muted those sections of my VOD.
oh wow,
I didn't even get a strike.
I just got in trouble. So I guess it must be because I'm black. No, just kidding. This
just
guy right
random.
here, what do you think he's gonna say? Can you guess what this guy's gonna
Something
say?
about white people.
Actually, look at his shirt. Context clear.
So something about Asian people.
He's going to talk about his idea on reparations.
Yeah.
And tell me if you agree. I'm going to say I agree because I've already watched this, but let me know if you agree.
I'm fully okay with funding your reparations. I think this would be great. This would be a great reparations. Reparations would be a one-way ticket. You're banned from the country. You cannot come back. Don't try to say you're going to take this ticket and make a vacation and come back. I will put whatever donation I can to have you take a one-way ticket to whatever the hell else country you want to go to and you never come back. That's the reparations I can give you. If this country's so bad, we've got it solved. I think I've solved reparations, everybody. Let them know. Marjorie Taylor Greene.
You know, that's actually a pretty good
Sheila
take.
Lee,
It
AOC,
makes sense, too.
Ayanna Presley, Katie Porter. Somebody wake up Dianne Feinstein.
Oh,
Nancy
God.
P. Wake her up, too, and tell her to put down the bottle. I solved reparations. You get a one-way boat ticket, taxi, you get a one-way Uber, you get a one-way plane ticket, boat ticket to get the hell up out of here and never come back. And this country would be so much better off for it.
Yep.
I agree, because
Yes.
like if it's so terrible, if you hate living here so much, go somewhere else.
GTFO, money.
I mean, for real, like this country is better off than it's better than you think.
All right.
Truthfully, like people
Yeah.
make it out to be.
Just send them all to China. I'm sure China can use them for reasons. Now, here is something that will give us a different take on this whole situation that may be a bit more uplifting. Here we go. Let's just go.
Jumps out of his seat.
You don't belong with a girl like that anyway.
You can't disrespect customers like that. It's none of your business. You should be ashamed of yourself for doing that.
Ashamed of myself.
Yeah, that woman did nothing to you.
Did you see what she looked like?
She was a blonde white girl.
Look at this place. We up in Harlem.
So go downtown.
This is Denny Mo's.
So go downtown.
She should go downtown.
And they can cuss you out downtown? Is that all right for them to cuss you out downtown?
Why would they cuss me out?
Because you're black and you don't belong there. That's the same thing you're saying to that white girl.
It's not the same.
It's the same thing.
They're ruining the black family.
What?
For Nicholas Richards, that comment is the last straw.
Drugs are ruining the black family. Poverty's ruining the black family. That white girl's not ruining the black family.
Would you be with a white girl?
Maybe, but that's none of your business. And if I brought a white girl in here, you better not say nothing to her.
You know the way we get treated. Yeah, give them some of the same medicine. Plenty of black people did nothing wrong.
You messed up.
Why are you shaking your head?
Because it's ignorance. And I can't deal with ignorance.
Right? That is exactly how
He
it
went
needs to
from
be.
like anger to frustration to disappointed parent.
Right.
All in the span of a few seconds.
And that face is like, girl, you better not. Oh my gosh.
Like that is the face of. Yeah, that is straight sheer disappointment
Right? But I mean, like,
in another human being. Like,
think about, like, have you ever been in a situation like that where, like, you see somebody doing something and you're like, well, okay, maybe not. But, like, for me as a black male, when you see a black person doing something and you know damn well that that's going to reflect poorly on you just because you're also black, you're kind of like, oh God. And then you kind of feel like you have to do something just to kind of offset it. Like, you know, I can say for one time, I've done that once. At least once. I think I might have done it multiple times, but I know I've done it at least once.
Yeah.
Like some guy was on the train in
as a fellow
California.
black man, I can totally relate.
Right, yeah. Yeah, totally. Thank you once again for watching, but please go subscribe on Rumble, Odyssey, and Utreon to see more content that we cannot put on YouTube. Also, check out our GameSanity channel where we play live streams of different games, and the Oreyo Show where we have a podcast about current events and interesting topics going on in the world today. Once again, thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.